Hello everyone! The votes are cast. You've made the decision. This is NXT Episode 2 right here on CCN Gaming and Season 3 of Universe Mode. Well, the votes are in, like I said, and here comes Mojo Rawley making his way down to the ring here tonight. Let's see what Mojo has to say. Mic in hand. I'll never understand what it is that makes you cheer some people. Like me, the boo and boo others. It's a pretty perplexing to me, to be honest. It's a little perplexing to me, to be honest. You guys need a serious dose of reality. I'm not a puppet on a string you can command. I've worked damn hard to get where I am, and I don't need anyone telling me what I should and shouldn't do. A little bit of a different change of attitude than what we've seen from Mojo. I know you're not going to like this. I'm here saying this because I want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to please you because I don't care about how you feel. It's not my job to be your emotional release. Whoa, Mojo Rawley. Oh well, I guess the mood has changed, hasn't it? Go ahead, throw your temper tantrums. It won't stop me from doing what I need to do in order to get ahead. Mojo Rawley willing to do whatever he needs to do to get ahead here. The WWE is in for a serious reckoning because I'm not taking any crap from anyone now. The days of me playing along and doing the right thing are over. You're looking at the man who's going to destroy everything in his path to be the top dog in the WWE. And for anyone in the back who thinks I'm lying, step up to me and see what happens to you. Big message there from Mojo Rawley here to kick off NXT. Mojo here and doing a singles line, and looks like he's starting off with a bang. He's turned his back on the crowd. Will that help Mojo out? Well, what a show we have lined up for you tonight as we see a few matches here. But we're not going to waste any time as the NXT North American Champion, the new NXT North American Champion, Aiden English, is in a matchup against Chad Gable to kick off the first matchup of the night right here on NXT as we jump into the action. Welcome back inside the NXT arena for the first matchup of the night. And here comes a man that's got to be on cloud nine after last week's victory. He will be going in to NXT Takeover Orlando as the NXT North American Champion. With the title around the waist, Aiden English makes his way down to the ring. Aiden English victorious last week in a triple threat to be crowned the first ever NXT North American Champion right here on NXT. As Aiden English makes his way down to the ring. And his opponent tonight, coming up short in the other triple threat match on the night, Chad Gable. Chad Gable looks to be in one-on-one action here tonight against Aiden English. How is he going to fare against the NXT North American Champion as Gable makes his way down to the ring? Chad Gable and Aiden English set for one-on-one action. And look at this show of respect here by these two. And the bell is going to ring, and this one is underway. Already right off the bat, look at this. Aiden English with a huge side Russian leg sweep. Springing back up on his feet and a kick to the back there on Chad Gable. Aiden English now looking for a suplex there on Gable. The champion looking to keep Gable grounded here. Making a name for himself last week as Aiden English, and now with a huge snap suplex again. Wearing down on the back of Gable here. Sends him into the ropes. Huge big boot there from English. Takes down Gable, and now the bow. The taunting from the champion. Shocker last week when Aiden English picked up the victory and walked out as NXT North American Champion. Aiden English trying to use the ropes to get back to his feet, but Chad Gable staying right on the offense. And just as I say that, knee to the face there on Gable, and the champion is back on the offensive. Chad Gable now elbows to the chest. Getting out of this, Gable, huge move, takes English down right there. What momentum would it give Chad Gable to pick up a victory here on the champion? An embarrassing loss for the champion that would be, as a suplex right there. Gable rolls Aiden English into the center of the ring. And now Chad Gable with that arm, going to wear down on the arm here on Aiden English. Look at that move. Chad Gable known for his in-ring ability here, his unique wrestling maneuvers. And look at that, another beautiful drop kick there from Gable as English heads out to the apron here, rolling out of harm's way. English getting back to his feet on that apron, and Chad Gable going to look to capitalize here on the champion with a right-hand shot. Takes English off the apron and down to the floor. The crowd chanting NXT, and that's what this is all about. Aiden English winning that NXT North American Championship on the last episode of NXT was what it's all about here on this series. Giving people that haven't got a real good chance on Universe Mode, SmackDown Live, a chance. The people that didn't get their chance on the main roster get a chance to come down here to NXT to make a name for themselves again. And look at this, Aiden English with a huge neck breaker, but look at the reversal in mid-neck breaker, turning it around and dropping Aiden English with a neck breaker of his own. Chad Gable now looking for a tiger suplex right there on Aiden English. English is down. The champion in a bad way right here as Gable looks to capitalize. And look at this. Gable rolling through. Huge German suplex lands English right on his neck, in for the pin too. And a kick out before 3. Champion staying alive there, but just barely, just a hair, and he would have lost this matchup. And look at that, Gable from the second rope of the senton right there. And now Gable delivering a double axe handle. And this crowd going crazy, hollering for NXT here tonight, and this is what this is all about. NXT here on Universe Mode Season 3, and look at this. English takes down Gable right there with a huge move. English looking to capitalize, looking to finish off this matchup. Can English do it here? Chad Gable doesn't see it coming. English takes him up. This is what won him the championship. In on the pin for the 1, the 2, and no, just barely Chad Gable able to get the shoulder up before the 3 count. What action here to open up NXT as Aiden English goes to the second rope here. Huge move there down onto Chad Gable, and now Aiden English with a stomp there on Gable. As English looking to capitalize here, takes Gable up. Dropping Chad Gable over the top rope, right onto his throat on that top rope. What a move there from the champion. Willing to do anything it takes to make a name for himself here. With that championship around the waist, he's certainly on a good start here. Aiden English now looking to make a pin. Wait, feet on the ropes! Feet on the ropes, ref! 1, 2, no, and a kick out. Somehow Chad Gable saves it even after the sneaky tactics there from the champion. Like I said, Aiden English looking to do anything to make sure he makes a name for himself here on NXT. Huge move there from Chad Gable. And that's the thing. Here we go for another pin. 1, 2, no, and a kick out. That's the thing about NXT, is everybody down here is looking for their road to the main roster. Looking for that one opportunity that skyrockets their career into the main roster. And that main roster here for Universe Mode is SmackDown Live. WrestleMania is the next stop for SmackDown Live. And NXT Takeover Orlando is the next stop for NXT the night before WrestleMania. And look at that huge move right there. Aiden English in on the pin. 1. No, and a kick out. The heart of Chad Gable to stay in this matchup here in the opening of NXT. Here goes English up to the top, dropping with a double axe handle type maneuver onto the face of Chad Gable. What matchups we have scheduled for WrestleMania? The Royal Rumble winner Daniel Bryan gets his opportunity against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania in the main event for the WWE Championship. And look at this huge move. Aiden English takes him over, lands on the back there. We also got the Big Dog versus The Undertaker. Another pin here and a kick out before 2. Aiden English looking a little bit frustrated here after landing all this offense here on Chad Gable. Kurt Angle, we also found out, will be facing Triple H. And look at this huge move there from English again as English prepares for the end here. No, Chad Gable sweeping the leg there, the champion, dropping him on his back. Chop there from Chad Gable. Chad Gable now looking to capitalize. Look at this. Takes him over. Chad Gable looking for the submission maneuver. Too close to the ropes. The ref has to call it off as a rope break. Ooh, good ring awareness there from the NXT North American champion English. And now takes him up. Chad Gable floats out to the back, dropping English flat on his back and landing kind of on that neck that we already know earlier on. Got caught with that huge German suplex type maneuver from Chad Gable. As now Gable looking for some more offense here. Gable might be thinking this German suplex here once again. This could get him the victory that he needs here. So he takes him up and drops English again. 1, 2, 3, and he does it! I don't believe it. Chad Gable catching Aiden English just right. Plants one of those German suplex roll-throughs there on English. Well, look at this. We thought this was so close right there. And I'm saying this right now. At NXT Takeover Orlando, Chad Gable is going to get an opportunity. Even though it's not for the NXT Championship, it'll be for the NXT North American Championship as Gable will go one-on-one against Aiden English for the title. Chad Gable victorious here on NXT to open up tonight's show. What action we got left for you, though. Stay tuned as we steamroll through episode 2 of NXT. Welcome back. And this is the next matchup on the docket here for the night. Chad Gable picking up a huge victory against Aiden English. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa going at it last week. Johnny Gargano ended up picking the win over Tommaso Ciampa. We're going to simulate this matchup here tonight. Who's going to pick up the win? As it looks like Tommaso Ciampa is. And I got to tell you right now, we're going to have a matchup at NXT TakeOver Orlando for the tiebreaker between these two. Which one of these men is going to end this rivalry with a victory? Will it be Johnny Gargano or Tommaso Ciampa? We're going to find out at NXT TakeOver Orlando as we get ready for another tag team matchup here that we are going to simulate as No Way Jose teams with the Cruiserweight himself, Cedric Alexander, to take on Primo and Epico, the Colognes. Who's going to pick up the victory? It looks like No Way Jose and Cedric Alexander picking up the victory against the Colognes here tonight. We also got another tag team matchup here as Ruby Riot and Ember Moon take on the Iconics as we jump right in to the action here tonight on NXT. Ruby Riot, Ember Moon versus the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Welcome back inside the NXT arena here as we get ready for women's tag team action. I have to bring up to you guys right now, the polls are in. And we had a poll up for this matchup as to whether or not you thought Ruby Riot earned an opportunity to face Ember Moon from the first episode of NXT. And we had a 50-50 votes. With 2 votes in, we had an even vote. 1 yes, 1 no. So, apparently there's mixed reactions to Ruby Riot. So, we will have an NXT Women's Championship match at NXT Takeover Orlando with Ruby Riot and Ember Moon. I'm saying that right now. So it is official. Ruby Riot and Ember Moon will face each other for the NXT Women's Championship at NXT TakeOver Orlando. So we await the arrival of her opponent at NXT TakeOver Orlando. And I'll say this right now. Ember Moon showed one hell of an offense last week on NXT, defeating Ruby Riot. Let's see how these two can coexist here tonight on NXT when they take on the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Ember Moon makes her way down to the ring. She knows it's for all the cards at NXT TakeOver Orlando. The NXT Women's Championship will be on the line. And here comes the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. The power duo of the women's division here on NXT. Looking to make an impact here on Universe Mode Season 3 of NXT before we enter Season 4. Well, I will tell you guys right now that NXT TakeOver Orlando will be September 22nd right here on the CCN Gaming YouTube channel, the night before WrestleMania that will be held on the 23rd of September. Do not miss it. Mark your calendars right now. It's Ruby Riot and Ember Moon in the corner. How can these two coexist here as the bell rings and this one is off? Ruby Riot starting off for her team. Peyton Royce for the Iconics. Huge snap suplex there from Ruby Riot. As now Ruby Riot has a hold of Peyton Royce. Ruby Riot hitting the ropes right here. Look at that Hurricane Rana spiking the head of Peyton Royce into the mat. And look at this. Ruby Riot kind of taunting Peyton Royce in the corner of Ember Moon. You got to wonder if that's kind of mocking Ember Moon there a little bit. Her opponent at NXT TakeOver Orlando next Saturday. As Ruby Riot now with all the offense here on Peyton Royce with a knee to the face right there. Shot there. Ruby Riot now looking for something. Peyton Royce rolls behind. Shot to the back of the knee. Ruby Riot with an elbow to the face there on Peyton Royce. Huge neck breaker there from Riot. Taking down Royce. One half of the Iconics. Looking to see big things from the Iconics in Season 4 of NXT. With a late start in Season 3. Starting last week, NXT is going to be a huge part of Season 4 Universe Mode here on WWE 2K19. So make sure you stay tuned. And we'll be all ready with our champions going into Season 4 as we will be naming those at NXT TakeOver Orlando. And look at this snap suplex here from Billie Kay. Trying to injure that back of Ruby Riot. Ruby Riot trying to make it to the corner of Ember Moon. But Billie Kay and Peyton Royce of the Iconics just knows how to keep the person in the corner there. Knows how to keep them surrounded. And look at this, Billie Kay scratching the eyes of Ruby Riot, but Ruby Riot with a right-hand shot to the midsection. A beautiful drop kick right there. Now Ruby Riot has a hold of Peyton Royce, Billie Kay, sending her into the corner. But a big boot there from Billie Kay and a knee to the back right there. Takes down Riot. Riot trying to make her way up to her feet. Billie Kay taunting to the crowd, but you got to wonder if That's smart, leaving an opening right there, and a fireman's carry takes down Billie Kay this time. As Ruby Riot looking for something, catches a right-hand shot there from Billie Kay. Billie Kay with a huge shot to the gut, and look at that DDT! Billie Kay, tremendous offense here. And they are just keeping Ruby Riot corralled in the corner of the Iconics here. And look at this, dropping her on the top rope. What a shot there from Billie Kay. Sends her into the corner now, and Peyton Royce. Tag into Peyton Royce now as Billie Kay and Peyton Royce looking for some double team action right here. Huge back body drop there on Ruby Riot. Riot trying to get in for the tag, and she does. Ember Moon now the legal person in this match. Look at that spear though from Peyton Royce out of nowhere. Slowing down the momentum of Ember Moon. You gotta wonder if the length that Riot stayed in this matchup, if it might have offered a distraction there for Ember Moon trying to get into this matchup. It's Peyton Royce now working on the offense. Ember Moon now with a huge reversal right there and a drop kick as Ember Moon trying to fire back here. Double drop kicks here on Peyton Royce. Ember Moon now looking for that opening here. She heads up to the second rope. But wait, Billie Kay with a shot there to the gut. And the numbers game is too much for Ember Moon so far. Ember Moon looking for something. Peyton Royce floats out to the back. Royce with a huge side Russian leg sweep on Ember Moon. Look at that huge move. Plants it right on the neck, right on the throat of Ember Moon. Well, that leg from Peyton Royce, but Ember Moon, look, gets slammed to the mat right there. Peyton Royce now raking the back of Ember Moon. The nails down the back of Ember Moon, and another one. Look at that kick. The Iconics all over Ember Moon. And Ruby Riot here tonight as Peyton Royce chokes out Ember Moon here. Huge move there. Peyton Royce now has a hold of Ember Moon, and look at that snap suplex. Three amigos here from Peyton Royce as she rolls in for the third and final one right here. Snap suplex hits and a hold in for the pin, but too close to the ropes. Great ring awareness there by Ember Moon as Peyton Royce. Look at this, the laughing at Ember Moon. That's what the Iconics do. Playing the mind games. And look at this, Ember Moon's had enough. Knee to the face there on Peyton Royce. Shot to the gut. Ember Moon looking for an opening. Sends her into the corner. Look at this. Ember Moon looking for her opportunity. And we see this last week. Clothesline into the corner. Ember Moon gonna look for that eclipse as she talks to the crowd to get her fans behind her here tonight. Ember Moon heading up top. You know she's going for that eclipse. Peyton Royce getting up to her feet. As she hits this, it could be all over. Eclipse, no, reversal and a clothesline out of midair. What a beautiful maneuver. We got to see a replay on that. Kick there from Peyton Royce while the replay is playing. And that might be the opening right here. She goes in for the pin. 1, 2. No, and a kick out before 3. And look at this, Billie Kay taking out Ruby Riot right there. Billie Kay taking out Ruby Riot. And Ember Moon's not in a good place. She is not in a good place. Her partner unable to help her now. Look at this, looking for the three amigos here once again. And if Peyton Royce gets that third one in and locks that leg, it could be all over for Ember Moon. Locks the leg, and no, too close to the ropes again. Peyton Royce failing to see how close she is to the ropes for that pin. Tag into Billie Kay now. Ruby Riot still down on the outside, and what tag team action this is. Billie Kay now discussing her game plan with Peyton Royce right there. And now Billie Kay has a hold of Ember Moon, and what a beautiful move. Takes down Ember Moon, and now Billie Kay looking for the opening here. Looking for that boot. Ember Moon catches a leg, though. Ember Moon Takes up Billie Kay, slams her to the mat with a huge spine buster. Ember Moon rolls her into the center of the ring, away from the ropes. Shot there to the arm of Billie Kay. And now Ember Moon keeping Billie Kay in the corner of Ruby Riot here. Smart tag team tactics here as Ember Moon looking to capitalize here. Sends her into the corner. Huge clothesline, misses. Billie Kay moves out of the way and now is going to catch. Ember Moon taking a page out of Peyton Royce's book. 1, 2, no, and a kick out just before 3. Close call there for Ember Moon, and look at this. Trying to get to the tag here of Ruby Riot. Billie Kay stopping down that opportunity right there now. Driving Ember Moon's face into the mat. Up goes Ember Moon, floats out to the back. Shot to the back there on Billie Kay as Ember Moon with a huge forearm shot takes down Billie Kay there. Tag in to Ruby Riot, now the legal man in this matchup. So far they've been able to work as a cohesive unit here tonight. Shot there to the gut. Ruby Riot now looking for an opening. Look at this. Ruby Riot takes her up. Strength of Ruby Riot pins her with a powerbomb right there. And that could be the opening that Ruby Riot needs as she's calling Billie Kay up to her feet here. Ruby Riot, here she goes with those kicks to the face of Billie Kay. In on the pin. 1, 2, no. This one broken up, and now Ruby Riot takes Peyton Royce off the apron, turns her attention back to Billie Kay. And now Ruby Riot going to look for her opening, but wait, catches a knee to the face. Right on the chin from Billie Kay right there. Look at this. Huge Hurricane run out of nowhere. Ruby Riot now sizing up Billie Kay as she's got her right here, wrenching that arm. Slams Billie Kay to the mat. Riot and Kay going at it here. Huge arm drag, drops Ruby Riot to the mat right there. Now in for the pin here. Can she do it? 1, no, and a kick out before 2. Look at the Hurricane Rana there from Peyton Royce. Takes Ember Moon down here. Not a lot of good communication between these two, but a huge knee to the head there from Ruby Riot. And now Ruby Riot plants Billie Kay. This could be the opening that Riot needs right here. Can she capitalize on it? Peyton Royce contended with Ember Moon outside. This could be her opportunity. Sunset flip power bomb there from Ruby Riot. She's got to capitalize here. She's got to get the pin. Sends her into the corner. Ruby Riot now. Look at this. Looking for the suicide kicks in the corner. Looking for the second. Boom. And now the third. Driving it home. Peyton Royce up on the apron. Ruby Riot doesn't see her. Ruby Riot now calling her up. Looking for the pin. Looking for the finisher. Kick right there to the face. Ruby Riot drags her into the center of the ring looking for the pin here. This could do it. 1, 2. No, and Peyton Royce breaks it up just in the nick of time, but Ember Moon takes her down as Peyton Royce rolls out of the ring. Gotta capitalize here. Ruby Riot drops her. Riot has got to do something here. She's got an opening. Sends her into the corner. Oh, and a boot to the face there on Billie Kay. And now Kay has a hold of Riot. Snapmare takes her down. Look at this, raking the eyes here again of Ruby Riot, but catches a right hand shot again. Ruby Riot has her, drops her on her head right there. Shot there to Billie Kay. Look at this. Ruby Riot trying to keep one half of the Iconics grounded here. As now Ruby Riot has a hold of Kay. Oh, and a shot there from Kay to the midsection of Riot now. Billie Kay looking for an opening. Sends her into the corner here. Kay has her perched in the corner. Look at this, taunting to Riot. Here comes, and a huge forearm into the corner. Takes down Ruby Riot right there. As now Billie Kay from the second rope looking to fly here. Huge double axe handle, just toying with Riot now. That's what the Iconics do best here. As Billie Kay now takes up Riot. Look at that brainbuster type maneuver right there. That could do it as she goes for the cover here. That could be enough for the 1, 2, 3 as now, look at this. Huge move, holds her in for the pin. 1, 2. No, and a kick out before 3. Look at this, Peyton Royce grabs a hold of Ember Moon. Huge neck breaker from the second rope, and Moon is down and out, rolls out of the ring. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay in full control of this matchup now as Billie Kay looking to capitalize right here. No! Huge reversal there from Ruby Riot. Billie Kay with a right hand, trading blows now. Fireman's carry there from Riot. As now Riot looking for a huge opportunity right here to drop Billie Kay. Reversal, suplex to Riot. What a transition of maneuvers there. All of these women want to make an impact here on NXT, that's for sure. As Riot now has a hold of Billie Kay, gets caught though in an arm drag. And now a huge backbreaker there. Tag in to Peyton Royce now. Peyton Royce now mocking Riot here. As Royce picks up Riot. Huge uppercut there. Ruby Riot plants Peyton Royce. This match can't go on forever. One of these teams has to get a pin here. Shot there to the gut. Ruby Riot gets taken over in a fireman's carry here by Royce. And now Peyton Royce with a huge spin kick lands right on the bridge of the nose there of Ruby Riot, but Riot right back on the offense. None of these women willing to give it up, and look at that, the shot to the knee there. That could be the opening and a clothesline. Runs Ruby Riot over. Now the neck breaker here from Royce. Gotta wonder if there was any damage done to that knee there of Ruby Riot. She caught a huge kick to the knee there. She has her opportunity in NXT Takeover Orlando. But Peyton Royce here looking to take all the momentum away from Ruby Riot as she can cause a loss here for Riot before Orlando. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and Peyton Royce does it. And look at this, Billie Kay has a hold of Ember Moon. And the Iconics sending a message to the women's division here tonight. Ember Moon and Ruby Riot could not get on the same page tonight to pull off the victory. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay victorious here in the NXT episode 2. What a victory. Ruby Riot with a huge kick there onto the chin. Wasn't enough though. What a back and forth matchup, but Billie Kay and Peyton Royce pulling off the victory against Ruby Riot and Ember Moon here tonight. NXT Takeover Orlando though, Ember Moon will take on Ruby Riot for the NXT Women's Championship. You're going to want to tune in for that. 22nd of September right here on the CCN Gaming YouTube channel. So after a brief Xbox glitch, we have, back there it shows Johnny Gargano having won, but technically he didn't. Tommaso Ciampa won, but after the Xbox glitch it didn't have these 3 matches played, so I simulated them. We came out with 2 of, okay, and this one's wrong too. So, I'm sorry guys, ignore these. The Xbox literally froze, so I had no other option but to close out. So we know who won. We saw the details. We watched the matches. So, without further ado, let's get into our main event. Mojo Rawley at the start of the show had some negative words to say but he is in action here tonight against Grand Metalik. Let's see how that match plays out. So the votes are in. Last episode we had 3 polls that we put up on our Twitter page, and one of those polls was the NXT Tag Team Championship match for NXT Takeover Orlando. We asked you guys which matchup you wanted to see these two teams face off in, and it looks like the latter match has been chosen as the matchup for TM61 versus the Authors of Pain for NXT Takeover Orlando. We also asked you guys to vote on who you thought Elias should face at NXT TakeOver Orlando for the NXT Championship, and we had a tied vote between Cassius Ohno and Drew McIntyre. So I'm here to tell you right now that at NXT TakeOver Orlando, we're going to have a triple threat for the NXT Championship. It's going to be Elias versus Drew McIntyre versus Cassius Ohno. We'll see you guys at NXT TakeOver Orlando. I'm so excited for the first NXT pay-per-view. Well, it is now time for our main event. Here comes the former cruiserweight himself, Grand Metalik. It's Grand Metalik looking for action here on NXT. And maybe a future cruiserweight championship opportunity. But we're going to wait and do that in Season 4. As Grand Metalik makes his way down to the ring here tonight. And his opponent is none other than this man. At the top of the show, had a lot of words to say. The crowd letting him know what they think of the words that Mojo Rawley stated at the top of the show. As Rawley makes his way down to the ring. Rawley showing a new air about him as he makes his way down to the ring here tonight for action. Rawley not interacting with any of the fans here on the way down to the ring. Grand Metalik's going to have his hands full here tonight as Mojo Rawley makes his way into the ring. As we get ready to get this one underway. Grand Metalik versus Mojo Rawley. That surprises me there. As the bell rings and this one is off, but look at that after the handshake. Mojo Rawley just dumps Grand Metalik right there. Look at that suplex. I think it was all for show. Mojo Rawley has turned his back on these fans here. Look at that. Rawley plants him in on the pin. 1, 2, 3. Mojo Rawley shaking the hand of Grand Metalik, threw Grand Metalik off, and then Mojo Rawley would deliver a huge clothesline, taking out Grand Metalik, and would plant Grand Metalik right there with that maneuver. Mojo Rawley victorious, sending a message to Grand Metalik, and this crowd, I don't think likes this new version of Mojo Rawley. I tell you what though, this new Mojo Rawley gets the job done. Mojo Rawley saying he ain't hyped. Well, the next stop is NXT Takeover Orlando. Well, we're excited. We'll see you guys there. September 22nd is NXT Takeover Orlando. And September 23rd is WrestleMania. I can't wait to see you guys there. It's next weekend. We'll see you guys next time.